Anomzamo.
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 Azinziswa.
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 Thokozani, thokozani.
Can I just check? Go Mkhulu Kopano. Is it fine, Mauhleli? Does the camera see you? If you are on a chair,
Oh
is it
yeah,
fine?
bengithi
cool.
ngizoyichaza nje
Okay.
ukuthi asindelelo kepha kukhona abantu njengoba indlovukazi beyishilo misiphansi asibonakali kahle. So umlayezo umuntu melalula intamo. So during lecture ke sizozama ukuthi sibonakale. Ngibulise ke namakhosi akhona endaweni namakhosana. Abayede emakhosini thokozani. Hayi cha siyabonga sibonga lona ithuba lokuthi silokho sithola lo mzuzwana ukuthi sikhumbuze ngalento esiyenzayo ngoba ukuhamba ngalendlela esihamba ngayo ukuzama ukuthi sikhuphulelo moya umoya esiudingayo ukuthi usinqobele zonke izimpi zethu mase understand lo moya kuyoba ngcono kabi ukuthi size understand kwathina ngoba lo moya esikhuluma ngawo mesikhuluma ngoAnpu asikhulumi ngento engekho kuwe sikhuluma ngento engaphakathi kuwena sikhuluma ngalo moya ngescience element that is prevalent in the universe. Meaning ukuthi proximity yomhlaba, the earth and the sun at this time, ivula isango lokuthi singene access izwe lokhokho. Kepha manje asikhona uku-accessa lelo zwe lokhokho without ukuthi sicele ku-Anpu. U-Anpu Mqaphikazi. Uqaphe igumbi. Or ijuwat iament izwe lokhokho. So manje mele understand according to calendar this is the opening isikhathi la izwe lenyama nelomoya zivulekile meaning ukuthi proximity of earth and the sun allows us to ascend meaning ukuthi lokho kugrossa it then becomes a subtler. It means ukuthi vibrational frequency ekhona manje ipromoter lo moya ukuthi si ascend sikhuphuke siyongena sikhulume nabo okhokho directly yingakho sothola ukuthi ama experiences ethu azohluka because we are affected differently ngalo moya ka Anpu but into understanding yiyo le esifunayo ukuthi mesikhuluma ngoAnpu sikhuluma ngomoya shokuthi uAnpu urepresenta itransmutation iyini ukuthi into may move from one state to another state that is a transformation that is a transmutation ukuthi wena angithi you are trapped in the 3rd degree. You haven't ascended to the 4th degree. So Anpu allows you access to the 4th degree. But manje mele uze ku-Anpu upure. Awukwazi ukusondela ku-Anpu ukuthi usenamaqhubu. Amaqhubu that are motivated by the ego, inyama. And the Anpu controls what the process of decay. Kuthiwa impungushe feeder out of a dead flesh but manje isilwane mesishonile lapha impungushe yasithatha leyo nyama iyoyigubhela somewhere and wait for that transformation to happen ukuthi ama elements akule carcass amove from one form to another so that it's able to digest it itself. So, impungushe ke leyo yingakho okhokho babona ukuthi it's a good example of that transmutation principle. So uAnpu ke umqaphi uma senza ama meditation here all we are trying to do because the 3rd degree comes natural to us. because it's associated with everything that is ubumnandi bomhlaba. That is the third degree. We don't even have to make an effort to be in the third degree. Siyelapho nje ngoba sithanda everything that is material. So now we have to make an effort ukuthi simove from the third degree to the fourth degree, so that we are able to experience what is called heka, natural magic, a transformation from one state to another. Bese ukuthi magic. Kanti no, it's understanding the cosmic resonance. Ukuthi everything mirrors everything. So into mengifuna ukuyenza la, something has to mirror what I intend doing. La ngaphakathi kimina. Yingakho esikhathini esiningi sikhuluma about the subconscious mind. You know, the subconscious mind mirrors the conscious mind. Ngoba the conscious mind feeds the subconscious mind with everything, which then ended up manifesting in your life. So yingakho you need to guard ukuthi what goes into the subconscious mind. You know, mesikhuluma nge-subconscious mind, sikhuluma about the divine self. La sihlangana khona sonke emoyeni. That is the subconscious mind. So umqaphi walapho u-Anpu. Because entering the subconscious mind, we are then creating a differentiation. Because the subconscious mind, it's like a state that is motionless. It's activated by your consciousness. Ukuthi wena, what thoughts are you keeping in your mind? So u-Anpu ilo mqaphi. It's that energy, that principle, that it's also a principle of discernment. You need to be able to discern ukuthi what goes into your subconscious mind. Yini le mina engijula ngayo all the time. Because whatever you input in your subconscious mind, the subconscious mind doesn't question. It accepts everything wena with your conscious mind imprint into that subconscious mind. So we are entering that stage. Not only are we affected physically, but our planet is affected as well. Because our planet, vis-a-vis the southern hemisphere, asisena the nurturing energy. Everything starts decaying. Everything starts decaying so that it becomes food for other species. Why? Because yonke into now is starting to be dry. Umveli nganga kasekho in the southern hemisphere. But what was birthed, during isikhathi sika Oset, isikhathi lapho thina siyinyanga mele sifaka amathwasa khona ephehlweni. So afaka ngaso isikhathi sika Oset. Then u-Anpu uyeke oguide amathwasa. Uyawamukela lamathwasa awancedise, about the workings of the Juwat Israel okhokho. Kwenzakalani la imithetho nemigomo yelentuza yezwe lokhokho zitholakala kubani? Ku-Anpu. So Anpu is very, very, very important because u-Anpu deals with the spirit. Umoya wethu at this time naturally, vibration is higher. Yingakho kumele senze ama meditations, senze everything that has to do nomoya. And yisisikhathi lesi futhi ukuthi sikhumbule amadlozi ethu sebadlula okhokho bethu. Ngaso lesikhathi yingakho uzothola ukuthi from manje abantu are preparing ama tombstones. Asukuthi leyo nto le bayenza nje out of ucabanga kwayo. Kunomoya vele who encourages that type of action. So izinto esizama ukuthi siz understand singama Africa, so that because lento mesiyenza siyenzela ukuthi we must arm ourselves with the proper ammunition. I-ammunition yomoya. Sazi ukuthi isikhathi esithize isikhathi sokwenza lokhu, isikhathi sokwenza lokhu. With that, it means ukuthi we are able ukuthi create a resonance between izulu nomhlaba, because this is what is needed ukuze image yenzakala. Awukwazi ukuguqa at the wrong time and expect ama results athize ukuthi wena you against the natural flow of things. So njengoba sisazi ukuthi unomkhubulwane uyeke osikhiphe wahlukanisa lapha kunomkhubulwane during the equinox, the autumn equinox, kuhlukana umzimba nomoya. Umoya ke meaning ukuthi umzimba is confined. Umoya, you know, yiwo ke othola amandla ukuthi uhambe phambili. Njengoba usahamba phambili and sonke lesikhathi is ruled by Indlovukazi Oset. Sithi Oset. Oset. Ndlovukazi. Ndlovukazi. Lezi zinto lezi kuba izinto ngathi azibaluleka, they are very important. You know, this is what you know, gave power to our ancestors. Our ancestors were able to rule the world. Hayi Africa nje. Babusa umhlaba wonke ngalolwazi ukuthi wenze ama rituals that are, you know, in direct order with you know, art, the natural order of things. Ungathi mawuguqa la uguqe ngesikhathi esirong. So yingakho besiluze into besenza ukuthi siluze ipower, because we were not scientific, you know, in our prayers and imphahlo yethu. Besenza izinto nje. Now, calendar, the African calendar, is empowering us ukuthi i-prevalence of certain energies and the layer prevalence of certain energies idalwa yini, the proximity of earth and the sun and nothing else. Ungezwa abantu balokho bathi hey ubusathane ubuluminati yonke lento siyenza. There's nothing like that. Hey, mawubona uHeteru represents a certain degree in our revolution around the sun. Ukuthi mesifika kuHeteru umhlaba nelanga zisondelene kangakanani. Njenganamhlanje sifike kuAnpu. Anpu is a certain degree that allows the spiritual work to be accepted now. Meaning ukuthi yonke into yenzayo uyenzela abaphansi ukuphahla kwakho. This is the time la kuvuleke khona izulu. So kumele siphahle ngempela kule nyanga. Ngoba yiyo inyanga la izulu khona livulekile ukuthi lizwe yonke into yethu. Yingakho mesikhala sithi abelungu abaye kumhlaba wethu siusho ngesikhathi right, and mesikhuluma nge-decay of things, meaning ukuthi the system esikuyo it has to decay ngoba yiyo le system eyenza. So imithandazo yethu align with the prevalence of these energies, and definitely sizoyithola i-answer. Thina ngeke silokho siphahla nje i-answer ingezi yeza yanza. We will be free to fully express ourselves. Hey, we will be free to a point ukuthi sizobuswa amakhosi namakhosikazi, under which bese kuba ne-executive structure la kuhlala khona ama-prime minister and all the abantu aba-implementa the vision yamakhosi namakhosikazi. That is the ultimate home we are looking for, and that is very inclusive. So manje ke mesiphahla ke ngalesikhathi sicela ke ukuthi Anpu usincede Mqaphikazi ukuthi usikhulumele nomvelinqangi nomkhubulwane ukuthi basikhulule. Remember ngathi siphila emihlabeni emithathu, the causal, the astral and the physical. So manje Anpu akasikhulumele nabo bonke at the causal plane ukuthi sikule nkinga esikuyo singabantu abamnyama eAfrika yonke, ngoba sibe nebhaji sokuthi sithole abaholi abasenyameni. If abaholi bethu were able ukuthi babuyele emuva bayodasta le incwadi eyikhona ngaba bahambi ngalendlela bahamba ngayo. Manje ke sicela ke wena Anpu namhlanje ukuthi akube ngwena osikhulumelayo nezulu nomhlaba umvelinqangi nomkhubulwane ukuthi basikhulule without us firing even one bullet. Siphethe amabullet omoya. Mesikhuluma no-Anpu sikhuluma naye impela. Mqaphikazi ozosambisela imilayezo yethu kumvelinqangi nomkhubulwane. Besakhuluma ngazi noma ku last week ukuthi thina umbuso wethu kumele kube nebalance. Kumele kube na balance at the seat of power. Otherwise, there's only one energy that dominates, which is the male energy. And we know how destructive the male energy is. It needs that balance of the female energy. Yingakho senza lezi zinto sizenza ukuthi ultimately yonke into has to mirror what happens above. It has got to be the same here. Le phezulu kunomvelinqangi nomkhubulwane. La in our seat of power has got to be a representative like that. Otherwise, asina mbuso. Thokozani makhaya. Asina mbuso. And njengoba sazi ukuthi yonke into amadoda azalwe omama. That is the reality okumele siloko siphinda. Umama huye who is at the top of things. And umama, the female energy, yiyo energy okumele ngabe thina siyayiphahlela kahle. Ngoba female energy yiyo that controls the energy that we get, which is from umvelinqangi. Umvelinqangi just gives out energy. So manje ke yiso ke isikhathi lesi sokuthi uAnpu uyeke who transforms izinto. Meaning ukuthi we want to ascend to the 4th degree, which is the heart chakra, which is ruled by Ma'at. Because uAnpu mawushona, yingakho sithi ubobheka indlela uhamba ngayo. Abanye abantu understand sometimes lento siyishona. Uma ungaphili ngetalent lakho, you are destroying yourself. Uma ungaphili ngetalent lakho, uvalela idlozi elingaphakathi kuwena that needs full expression. That has a danger of making your heart heavier than the feather. When uMa'at, uAnpu akuleader to the scales of Ma'at, maso ushonile la emhlabeni, kuyokalwa inhliziyo yakho against uphaphe, the feather, ukuthi wena uphile kanjani la emhlabeni. Were you able to give full expression to ledlozi elingaphakathi kwena? Ledlozi lifuna udwebe. Ledlozi lifuna wakhe. You know, buildings. Wena wenza into that is opposing lo moya ongaphakathi kwena. So that is one of the things ezenza ukuthi your heart becomes heavier. Ngoba uphila ungajabulanga. Wenza into that doesn't resonate with the energy, the spirit that is within you. So those are the things, some of the things ezenza ukuthi inhliziyo yakho and futhi leyo nto leyo ingabuilda ibe inzondo. Ngoba manje wena ubona everybody is succeeding in front of you. Kanti wena wenza into wrong. Uhamba indlela wrong. Phuma kuleyo ndlela uze kwindlela that comes natural to you. Wenze into oyenza without even being paid. Wenze into wazi ukuthi le inginikeza uxolo nepeace ngaphakathi kimi. So that is what we need. Kumele siphile kanjalo. Yingakho in our new system, the new system that is coming izobheka kakhulu ama-talent. We are not interested in certificates ukuthi wena ufundeni. Ungafunda into kepha leyo nto leyo is ihamba against what is there within you naturally. Therefore, you might not be of help to us. Ngoba usenzela izinto wena ngenhliziyo ebuhlungu. Uyazi umuntu uma umbona lapha noma uyothenga. Lo muntu unyabile nje awazi unyabiswe yini. Umungu lo muntu lo. And wenza into wena ocabanga ukuthi uyayithanda. Yiyo ke lento yenza ukuthi abantu yabona mawuphamba uyaziphambanisela wena. Why? Because awuzazi. Yingakho Koko were very, 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 firm and relentless in reminding us ukuthi you need to know yourself. Before wenza anything else, know yourself. Because most understand. If you must understand, you are loyal. Usola ubhuti la, usola umalume, usola next door, usola yonke lento le. But yourself. Huh? And the most emsebenzini, you can't wait to chase. Uloku bheka isikhathi. Hey, kusho khona ukuthi alignment ayikho lapha. So you need to come back to alignment so that the day uhamba la emhlabeni uye ku Anpu with confidence. Ukuthi ngiphile, create a resonance between Izulu nomhlaba all my life. Harmony all the time. Uya lapha with that confidence. Yingakho kuthiwa you cannot be in good books with Anpu without the 42 laws of Ma'at. That we're supposed to recite every evening and every morning. Ukuze wena kube uwe ozijajayo. Ngoba vele uAnpu akakujaji. He just drags you to ikumbi vele lika Ma'at athi ngena lapha ke. Abeke inhliziyo yakho lapha against uPhape. Abuze futhi wena ukuthi ubonani. uAnpu akaphimiseli lutho. Ubuza wena ukuthi what do you see in those scales? Wena bese ke you self judge yourself ukuthi hayi vele. Hayi balance lena. Hey. Uadmit umile lapha. Uadmit umile ukudla your heart. Then bese ke sithi yeah no. Yiboke labantu aba-reincarnate. Remember ukuthi we keep reincarnating because we are trapped in the third degree, the third chakra. We can't move from that. We can't feel and senze kahle uMa'at. uMa'at controls the heart. Hey, ujule ngani la enhlizweni? The whole day. Yiyo ke into esifaka ke enkingeni leyo. So uAnpu ke is that principle indlovukazi namakhosi okumele manje senze ngamandla. Meaning ukuthi if bo meditator once dablisha and ube clear ngezinto ozifuna na inkinga yethu makhetha. Asina self discipline. It means ukuthi uyashintsha. Ufise ukuba nethes. But ubona ibra yakho ihamba ngeBM. Awusakho sure ukuthi ufunani manje. We are confusing abo Anpu nabo Jehuthi ukuthi manje ndoda sincede kanjani le. Ngoba is moving from this pillar to that one. So you need to be clear in your mind. Ukuthi yini oyifunayo in the short term, yini lo oyifunayo in the medium term, and in the long term as well. Njengoba sonke si clear in the short term sifuna ukugcwalisa Orlando Stadium. That is our short term That is our short term future there. You want to see the Orlando Stadium. Hey. Second Lentuza, plan. Ukubona all townships are being industrialized. All industries. Hey, to a point ukuthi sifaka ama-factory all over. Hey, silokho siyayikhuluma, this is a medium term goal, objective. Yethu singabantu abamnyama. After we've demonstrated unity at Orlando Stadium, because power you've got to demonstrate. And the power you take, nobody gives you power. Hey. Nobody gives you power. Hey. And tonight we are not taking anything. We're just loving ourselves more. That's all. We're not taking anything from anybody. Sihlangana lapha Orlando Stadium sizokhuluma ngeunity yethu. Ukuthi ngaphandle kweunity siqilaza generations to come. Hey, manje yingakho ke senza lama meditations with a clear picture ukuthi sifunani. So manje ke at an individual level, bukani la makhehla, whether you achieve whatever you want or not, but if you are persistent in doing lama meditations, ukhuphula, remember ngathi inkinga yethu ukuthi we are only receiving the solar through unepted la kumbilini, the other pipe elinyusa energy la in our bayibizana the system le nervous system. There are two pipes, remember. The middle pipe uasa, the one on the left uoset, on the right unepted. So tina siloko siya receive, but lega oset ihleli at the base of the spine. Ifuna sikhuphule leyo energy for us to experience lento sithi yeka magic. Without ukhuphula leyo energy uzothi uloyiwe, izinto zakho lokhu uzama lokhu kuyavaleka uzama lokhu. Look, leyo energy it patches, iyaqina as it goes up. Iyosho la go offset on the third eye, iyaqina. Even your organs, everything in your system gets renewed when you make that energy rise. So that energy is very important. Iba consistent and persistent ukuthi lento uyenze njengomdlalo futhi ungayenzi serious. Relaxa. Hey, ulokutsipa utsipa nje wena waya until uzokhathala ulala umtshela. That's how we are then going to attract. That's how we are going to be a magnet. Because once you do that, you are reconnecting yourself to the spiritual network. Spiritual by design, Wi-Fi or internet. Hey, meaning whatever already it received, an opposing or a complementary energy. Bese ko umuntu akufonele man, hey man, nginenkinga so and wena ufuna ukuthengisa lento. Uqakile because le stock siloko sihleli la. Nangu umuntu uyakufonela udesperate ufuna lento le oyiphethe. That is the workings of moya. Hey, azibonakali kuba ngathi it's something that is insignificant. Kanti it's very important. So yenze ngathi wenza umdlalo nje. Ungabi serious ngoba nakhona moba serious. Namadlozi yakubuza ukuthi manje uzakithi userious kanjani. Hey, meluze kubujabulile, you must be happy ukuthi you are a conqueror. You've conquered the third degree. Ungalokhu umuncu ulandela mina futhi angisondele emsamo. Wenza ngamosheke emoyeni angeni. Why? Because angifuni ukusondela lapha ngimuncu. Mele mengisondela all the time kube ne resonance between myself and the spirit that I'm trying to communicate with. So Anpu Mqaphikazi is a very, very, very powerful principle, because Anpu uyena ke oqaphe izwe lokho. Mawufuna ke ukukhuluma nomkhulu wakho ogogo wakho ongamazi wanini yisisikhathi lesi. Ucela through Anpu ukuthi Anpu please awushaye iWi-Fi ungixhumanise nokhokho sibanibani. Definitely bazovela. Hey, and enye into engicela ukuyiphawula before ngihlehla ukuthi mesenza lama meditation la, please take note of what you see. Whether light or uzibona undiza ubona ubenzani, take note of that, because leyo izokuncedisa in future. Kumbula nje ukuthi that Sunday is meditated. This is what I saw after the meditation. Ungakuthathi light ngoba kusuke kwenzakala okuthize, kusuke kushukuma umoya ukhuphuka, with that opposing, downward, energy that is coming from the sun. So you need to then feed in ufide unomkhubulwane as well. Unomkhubulwane, remember ukuthi unomkhubulwane pineal gland. Hey, pineal gland, remember ukuthi is the seat of the production of what is called the melanin within you. What gives me pigmentation? And remember ukuthi melanin nangogogo ngaconfirm melanin but chemical, communicate. It sends and receives messages. So yingakho thina abantu abamnyama kulula ukuthi sixhumane ngezikamoya because sinale chemical that assists us nje natural. And uzothola ukuthi abanye abantu that doesn't have are not able to see ama colors the way thina siwabona ngakhona. You know, the color spectrum thina sibonayo is completely different from abantu who have lesser melanin. So pineal gland ingakho kuthiwa sathi thina umlungu uthe you can't go to the father without the son. Amanga lawo. Amanga because you can't go to the father without the mother. The mother is that seat of wisdom la kuwe. Unomkhubulwane uhleli la kuwe in your pineal gland. Hey, so for you to be able to see the light, mese bekbiza ukuthi ufana no Bab Credo or Imhotep, the son of light. Abantu ke abadlule from the pineal gland into the crown chakra. Bata ubukhosi bayibona light and communicated with light directly, revealed certain things to them. That is why Bab Credo was able to affect izinto without touching them. Bab Credo would move things without touching them. So that is the goal of a spiritual, aspirant. Ukuthi nami, abanye abantu bafisa ukuthi I wish ukuthi ngilevitate. Hey, go against the force of gravity. How do you do that? You can't do that without being, astute in the spiritual, system. You need to be rooted in that. Huh? You can't be in the planet Mars. Manje ba developer in a spacecraft worth billions to go to Mars. Africans go there spiritually. Bahlale bazinze lapha entabeni. Hey! Babuye and describe that place. Uthi no, Lenda is rocky, is like this, is like that, is like that. Umlungu uyena usa develop a spacecraft. So kuya lapha and billions and most of them they are shale phezulu. But thina siya ngokumoya. Hey, the Dogon people went to the star Sirius formation ngokumoya. Abo Kepler, when they came, they were studying the Dogon people, ukuthi cha lapha the Sirius formation ku so. Abo Kepler mebet bayicheka le information injalo. So yibo ke manje they take credit for having discovered abo Sirius star formation. Kanti it's African people. Why? Because asihlukananga ne-nature. Yeah, we are able ukuthi, remember ukuthi abantu that conquered America ama-Afrika. Qala, by understanding i-current. Umoya la emfuleni ukuthi uba ngalesikhathi sonyaka, understanding the calendar. Ukuthi when I take a ship, umoya wala uzoyongifikise America without me having to use a force. But there is natural force that goes towards that direction. So we knew all these things. So ukuya lapha ku Venus. Venus futhi light usebesidlalela khona. Because bathi Venus bathi twin of Earth. Hey. Isicela nkobe uVenus. Besidlalela lapha. Manje bukani ke market. This is African spiritual science that we need to relearn. Hayi ukuthi manje bese ke uyeka lokho okufundile kweingane. Kepha buye ekhaya uzothola the real stuff Because the real stuff is education that reconnects you back to nature. Once you are connected there, then anything is possible. But you are a magician, can't you know? You just understand the laws that govern the universe. That's all. Baba Gafumang, Baba Gafumang, Baba Gafumang.